Mortgage interest rates are at historical highs now. Buyers are struggling to get approved for a good loan amount, and interest rates keeps rising. And as interest rates rise, your purchasing power as a home buyer is weakened, and applying for a home is not as easy as it used to be. Is there any good thing about the rising interest rates for you as a borrower or as a home buyer? So, how do you, as a home buyer, take advantage of the rise in interest rates? How is it possible for you, as a borrower, to use the interest rates or utilize it or take advantage of it in your favor? Tune in today's episode of Real Estate Tips, episode number 26, and I will explain to you how you can use the rise in interest rates in your favor, how you can take advantage of the high interest rates. Tune in, it's an exciting episode. I'm James Abdelmalik with Keller Williams Palos Verdes and Keller Williams Luxury International. I'm a California realtor and I love helping clients sell homes or buy homes. Welcome to my real estate series, Real Estate Tips, episode number 26. I'm James Abdelmalik. I'm a California realtor and I love helping people either sell homes or buy homes or invest in real estate. And I love making educational videos that help you make better real estate decisions. Call me up or text me if you ever want to sell or buy a home in Southern California, or if you want to invest in real estate, even if you live abroad, and I'll explain you how this is done. And if you need to buy in any other states in the United States, call me up and I hook you up with the best real estate agent who is local to your area. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel to be notified of the videos that I publish for either the home sales I make or home purchases that I do for my buyers, or educational videos and market updates for the real estate markets. Now, in today's topic, how to take advantage or taking advantage of the rise in interest rates if you're a home buyer and a borrower. As I mentioned, mortgage interest rates are very high now. Not only are they in the mid sevens right now, but they will surpass 8%. That is expected to happen by next month. By most of the lenders that I know, it is expected that interest rates are going to rise and will pass 8%. So as mortgage interest rates rise, the purchasing power of you as a borrower and a home buyer will weaken. All buyers and borrowers right now are frustrated because of the rise in interest rates. Their purchasing power is drastically affected. Let me give you an example. About 2 years ago, you could have, with $120,000 income and a 5% down payment, you could have gotten a home that's worth $900,000. That's because interest rates at that point in time, 2 years ago, were between 3 and 4%. Now the interest rate is over 7%. So for the same amount of income, $120,000, and the same amount of down payments, 5%, now you can qualify for only $620,000. You see how much the purchasing power was affected because of the significant rise in interest rates? That's why buyers are frustrated. They saw they had opportunities before to buy when the interest rate was low, but they didn't take advantage of it. At the same time, they had friends who bought. They made similar or less income, but they succeeded in getting that $900,000 home when they were pre-approved for $900,000 when the interest rate was low. But now, because they waited too much, or perhaps they weren't ready, they can only afford $620,000. And this is a significant difference in price point when you buy homes, especially because Home prices are continuously rising. Home values appreciate as time passes by. That's why I always advise you, buy real estate or buy a home as soon as possible, and you can't go wrong. There are some buyers out there who are deciding to wait and not buy a home right now, hoping that either a crash happens to the real estate market or interest rates will drop. These are the two arguments that they hear from friends who they think actually getting smart advice, which is far from being smart at all. Regarding the crash of the real estate market, I made full episodes, a detailed episode about this. It's on my YouTube channel, Real Estate Tips, episode number 20. I'm discussing whether the real estate market is going to crash or not. As for the people who are waiting for the interest rates to decline, I have a detailed episodes called The Cost of Waiting to Buy a Home. That's episode number 25 on my YouTube channel, Real Estate Tips. Remember to check it out on my YouTube channel because I discuss and I shoot down all these arguments of waiting, whether because the real estate market is going to crash or what would happen if you wait for a year, for example. Back to the topic of today's video. How do you take advantage of the rise in interest rates in the current market? As I mentioned, all buyers right now are very frustrated of what's going on in the market, and many of them are decided to wait it out, and they just sat on the sidelines watching what's going to happen, hoping home prices will go down or interest rates would go down. I want to bring to your attention, you probably know it already if you're actively looking for homes. Right now, it is very competitive to buy a home. You're always going to, 80% of the time, you're going to run into a multiple offer situation. And in multiple offers, as you know, people bid against each other, and most likely it's going to end up that you're going to be paying more than the asking price of the home. So it's competitive right now if you're buying a home. But as buyers are pulling out of the market because of the high interest rates, it's beginning to loosen up a little bit. But at the same time, the inventory or supply of homes in the market is still very low. So how can you take advantage of that? My advice, go buy a home right now, even at the high interest rates above 7. Why? For two main reasons. Number one, right now, competition is less as interest rates are going higher and other buyers, including yourself, purchasing power is going down. So take advantage of this, and it's going to be less competition and you'll be able to get inside your home. And when interest rates eventually go down, then you can refinance to a lower interest rates. That is the way to go. The second reason why you should buy a home now, you take advantage. As long as you're buying a home right now, you're getting tax benefits. And I discussed this in episodes 4 in my real estate tips videos. You can watch that on my YouTube channel. So if you buy a home now, as competition is slowing down a little bit because of the rise in interest rates, it will be in your benefit. Even if the mortgage payment seems high on you right now, remember, the lender is not going to give you a loan if he thinks that you can't afford it. So don't let the mortgage payment scare you, because the lender already did the calculations behind the scene and made sure you can afford the payments, including all other debts that you have. So take advantage. Buy a home now and refinance later. Because imagine if you're thinking like the other people who are waiting on the sidelines, I'm going to wait till interest rates go down and then I'm going to jump in and buy a house. How, if the competition right now is strong at this high interest rate, how much more competitive the competition is going to be when interest rates go down? It's going to be a flood of people waiting who is going to jump in the market to buy a home. And now that interest rates are going to be lower, you're going to find, instead of right now, let's say 5 people competing against you again for one house, you're going to find 20 other offers, 30 other offers. And you're going to end up paying more than the home's market value, and you're going to be covering whatever is beyond the appraisal out of your own pocket. That's why you should buy right now and take advantage of lower competition right now. Some people are sitting on the sidelines. Take advantage of that. Don't wait till the interest rates go down and everybody's jumping in and the competition is on fire. That's my advice, how you should take advantage of the high interest rates in today's market. Tune in my next video, will be another interesting topic. And if you ever want to sell a home or buy a home or invest in real estate, call me anytime on the number shown on screen. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you ever have any questions about any of the topics, feel free to text me or send the question in the comments and I'll be happy to respond. See you in my next video. God bless.